Mic check. 1 2. 1 2. Check. Sound check. 1 2. 2 2 2 2. Mic check. 1 2. Testing. Testing for sound. Testing for sound. Mic check. 1 2. Mic check. I know. It's he's coming to now? Okay, cool. Yes, back with you again this afternoon, live here at the Raymond Eagleshot Technical Center with the match, the Alwyn Allison's Primary School against the Valley Primary. Scores at halftime: Valley Primary 4, Yes. Yes. Yes, as we see right now, the ball kick being taken. Alwyn Allison's primary taking the kick, intercepted by the number 10 there for Valley Primary. She had a shot at goal blocked, and the flag goes up for offside as we are back in action here, second half, with the Anguilla, the Alwyn Allison's Primary School 0, Valley Primary 4 goals up. In the second half here we see the kick being taken and only to be blocked by the defender. What's going on here? Goalkeeper taking the kick, kicks it directly to her defender. Ball ricocheted and rebound and intercepted by the Valley Primary and being slotted into the back of the net for the first goal in the second half. So Valley Primary School 5, Alwyn Allison 0, as they are kicking from south to north in the black and gray, and the Valley Primary School in the gold and black. Kick being taken, intercepted by Valley Primary. Here we see number 12 going down the middle, intercepted by the Alwyn Allison's Primary, picked up there by the number 10 for Valley Primary as she tried to dribble a man, and the ball is being cleared. There's a tussle, there's a bundle, their ball breaks away and goes into touch for a corner kick to the Valley Primary School, leading by a goal, by goals of 5 goals to 0, and really taking it to the Alwyn Allison's Primary School, who seems to be having some serious problems trying to get out of their half this afternoon. Here we see the corner kick being taken, and intercepted and goes into touch again for another corner kick here on the right hand side of the left hand side of the Alwyn Allison's half. Corner kick being taken by number 9, intercepted again, picked up there by number 9 of the Valley Primary, and kicked into touch for a goal kick there to the Alwyn Allison's Primary School. Live action here at the Raymond E. Gishard Technical Center Field with the 28th edition of the National Commercial Bank Primary School competition, which got underway last Friday. We are into the third day of competition, and this afternoon we are seeing the Valley Primary School against the Alwyn Allison Primary. Kick been cleared by the goalkeeper, intercepted there by the Valley Primary, and there is number 10 taking it away and had a shot at goal, but only to be taken wide, and ball goes into touch again for another goal kick for the Alwyn Allison's Primary School. The Alwyn Allison's Primary School seems to be having some difficulties in moving the ball around and getting it. Here we see the goalkeeper again, straight up the middle, straight into one of our players as she collects, and ball goes into touch for another corner kick. Don't seems to be having a sense of direction at the moment, especially in terms of their clearance. The players are just standing up down the middle of the field, and the kick is being just taken just like that, only to come back to their goal. Here we see the corner kick being taken, intercepted by the Alwyn Allison's Primary as she tries to come away now, intercepted by Valley, cleared again by Alwyn Allison's Primary School, and the referee blows for an infringement against Alwyn Allison's Primary, and here we see the Valley Valley now just about to take that free kick. Yes, plays over the ball and she shoots at goal, collects there by the goalkeeper of the Alvin Allison's Primary, and as she comes to her line now and is getting ready to clear, has the ball over her head, trying to figure out what to do with it, and she just throws it directly to the Valley Primary School player, and she had a shot at goal, blocked there by the defender, and the ball goes into touch for another corner kick for the Valley Primary School, who are at the moment leading 5-0. They have just scored their first goal in the second half after having captured some 4 goals in the first half. I am certainly sure that they are going to try to put as much goals in the onion bag. And here we see, the ball is with the Valley Primary School. Shot at blocked there by the player, and there's a foul and infringement, and the kick goes to the Alvin Allison's Primary School. The referee takes the ball and gives it to the player, and here she's just about to get it clear. Clearance intercepted here by the Valley Primary, as away with number 9. She tries to dribble, intercepted here by number 10, and she had a shot at goal but shot wide of the upright. Ball goes into kick for a goal kick for the Alvin Allison's Primary School. You're not missing much here at the Raymond Igisha Technical Center, but you certainly sure can come out and view the remaining of the matches. That is certainly going to be interesting. Here you see the clearance there, and she clears it to one of her players this time. She tries to beat, intercepted there by the Valley Primary. She picks up there by the Alvin Allisons, and she boots out. Number 9 collects for Valley Primary and had a shot at goal and shoots into touch for a goal kick to Alvin Allison's Primary School. Scores in the match: Valley Primary 5, Alvin Allison 0. Second half, just some 4 or 5 minutes into the second half here this afternoon, and we see here the clearance by the goalkeeper for the Alvin Allison, intercepted there by the Valley Primary, picked up there again by the Valley Primary School, and we see number 12 trying to go down the left side of their flank, intercepted there by the Alvin Allison's Primary, only to be picked up there by Valley Primary and then cleared out for a throw-in to Valley Primary School. On the far corner flag, the throw comes in, picks up there by number 10, who is bundled off the ball there and had a shot at goal, well, only to find the keeper right in position, collecting nicely. And as she comes to her line now and looks to clear, she's looking for her players. She clears the ball, connected here by Valley Primary, and had a number 10 with a shot and goal, only to see her shot going wide of the upright here this afternoon. So relentless pressure from the Valley Primary School here and Alvin Allison's. I have not seen a shot on the Valley goal since the game started, both in the first half and second half. They have been playing in their half for the most part. Here you see clearance again. There's a shot number 10 collects, and here we see a player down, and referee stopping play because the goalkeeper seems to clear the ball directly into one of our players as well, and see coaches coming onto the field just to make sure that the player is okay and that everything is all right. The play has been held up for just a little bit for some attention to that player of the Alvin Allison's Primary School. Scores in the match: Valley 5, Alvin Allison's 0. Both teams who would have started off with a loss are looking for their first points this afternoon, and so far it seems to be the Valley all the way with a score of 5-0. Here we see the referee picks the ball up and appears as if he's going to have a drop ball here this afternoon, and he's giving some instructions as to what he is about to do and what he wants the players to do this afternoon. In the meantime, the player is being attended at the sideline. Change has been made, and referee just about to start. So he drops the ball being cleared, intercepted by Valley Primary, picked up there by the Alvin Allison, and the player being bundled off the ball. Foul against number 9, Valley Primary School. Free kick to the Alvin Allison's Primary on the left side of the half here this afternoon. Player is over the ball and waiting she just kicks it, intercepted by number 9 here for the Valley Primary. Cleared here by Alvin Allison. The ball is intercepted again by number 9 as she tries to clear, collected here by number 10, and she's on her way to goal and shoots at goal, but the keeper saves for another corner kick. Beautiful save there from the keeper, who's under some real serious pressure here this afternoon, but cleared well, and ball goes into touch for another corner kick there for the Valley Primary, to be taken by the number 9, who is playing on down the right side. Corner kick being taken and cleared into touch again for another corner kick for the Alvin Allison's Primary School. So again, they are trying to play out of the back, but are not being able to do so as they would like, and hence they have been under some relentless pressure. But having said that, the Valley Primary School have only been able to score just 5 goals. Corner kick taken, intercepted here by the Alvin Allison's Primary as she tries to clear again and shoots, and here we see number 9 picks it up. Here we see Alvin Allison's Primary shoots it again against the number 9 for Valley Primary, and the ball goes into touch for a goal kick this time. Goal kick to the Alvin Allison's Primary School. Scores in the match: 5-0, with the Valley Primary leading, trying to secure their first 3 points for this year's competition, having lost in their first match after leading some 2-0 in their first half to the Maris Vanterpool, the Vivian Vanterpool Primary School, and I'm certainly sure that they're going to be looking for their first points this afternoon, and well on their way with a 5-0 score. Ball being cleared by the goalkeeper, and here we see it's coming away with the Alvin Allison Primary. She picks up, but only to go as far as the Valley Primary School, who intercepts from the clearance there from the defender, and the ball is being in a tussle there. They're trying to get out. Alvin Allison's the farthest they have reached for this half. Number 10 picks up again. She's dribbled past the defender and it's on the way to goal. Shoots at goal, but the goalkeeper saved. Picked up there by number 9 as she tries to cut in again. And here's number 10, shoots at goal again, and ball ricocheted and into the hands of the Alvin Allison's keeper. And as she comes to her line once again to clear out, to have a throw out, clear out, she drops the ball, loses it to number 10, who shoots, and it's a goal. Goal number 6 for the Valley Primary School, and serious error there, serious blunder on the part of the goalkeeper, who just dropped the ball and was collected there by number 10, who is very active on the front of the Valley Primary School, and she just picked it, moved to her left and slotted it into the back of the net for goal number 6. Alvin Allison's 0, Valley Primary 6. Here we see ball taken kick off from the center circle, picked up there by Valley Primary, only to be intercepted by number 10 again. She has a shot at goal, but this time shoots wide to the left upright of the custodian there in the Alvin Allison's goal. Certainly some great action here this afternoon. We are at the moment looking at the Alvin Allison's Primary School coming up against the Valley Primary School, and so far losing somewhat. The clearance collected there by the Valley Primary, and see the player there is bundled off the ball by number 9 for Valley Primary as she moves down the right hand side and has a cross clearance there by Alvin Allison's Primary, only to be picked up there by Valley as she boots it upfield again. And here we see the ball cleared to the left side of the corner flag there, picked up by number 9, and she over dribbled the ball into touch for a goal kick to the Alvin Allison's Primary School. Live action here, primary school football action. The female at the moment on field playing Valley Primary against Alvin Allison's Primary. Valley leading the score of 6 goals to 0 in the second half. Just about halfway into the second half, and the ball is being booted up, intercepted, bounced over there by number 9 of the Valley Primary. She picks up, tries to beat a man, blocked there by the defender of the Alvin Allison's Primary, and the ball she's still trying to play out. And here we see Alvin Allison's Primary dribbles it through, picked up there by number 10 for Valley Primary. She picks up here now and is trying to shoot at goal, and collected here by the keeper smartly to her left, and she comes to the front of her, drops the ball again and tries to clear, only to clear as far as the Valley Primary School, picked up there by number 10, and it's a goal again. Number 10 at it again, picking up that loose ball and slatted it across the goalkeeper's right into the back of the net for goal number 7 of this afternoon. Valley Primary School 7, Alvin Allison's Primary 0. And as you can hear, very jubilant crowd here this afternoon looking at the games. Here we see the kick has been taken, and Alvin Allison's intercepted there by number 12 for Valley Primary as she moved down to the left side, tries to cross, misses, intercepted there by the number 12 for Alvin Allison, and she clears the ball into touch for a throw-in on the left side of the Valley Primary, which is the right side of the Alvin Allison's defensive third. Ball being thrown into number 10. She picks up, passes to her player. She crosses to number 9, who intercepts and tries to shoot a shot at goal, but only to reach the roll to the custodian, who collects. And let's see what she's going to do with it now. There's a whistle gone there. She seems to stepped out of her box just a little bit, and hence the kick there from the referee deemed an infringement and has given an indirect free kick there to be taken by number 10. Keeper sets in goal as number 10 is about to take that kick. I'm not too sure why the players are set up like that. Seems as though he might have given a penalty. She shoots at goal, and it's a goal again. I don't really see what happened there for the infringement, but it appears as if there was a handball in the backs on the referee deemed it to be foul and gave a penalty, actually, that was slotted to the back of the net by number 10. So it's goal number 8 for Valley Primary, and as we see, a substitute, 2 substitute being taken here by the just one substitute. No, yes, exactly. Two substitute been taken here by the Alvin Allison's primary as we wind down the second half here this afternoon. Scores Valley Primary 8, Alvin Allison's 0. Number 11 at the top of the center circle to take that kick now. She kicks it to her player, intercepted by the Valley Primary, picks up there by Alvin Allison's primary, who boots it upfield only to be intercepted by the defender there for the Valley Primary School as she boots it back upfield. And here we see the inner tussle collected there by number 3, who kicks it to her player, and the ball reaches to number 9, who is running down the right flank of the Valley Primary School, only to be intercepted by the defender there for Alvin Allison's, who gives it straight back to the number 9 player, who takes a shot at goal, and the ball is in the back of the net again. So goal number 9. It seems and it appears as if the goalkeeper just lost her patience there just a little bit and did not really make a good effort to stop that ball again. Ball just trickled past her into the back of the net for goal number 9. Here we see the kick being taken again from center circle, booted back upfield, intercepted there by the Valley Primary. Here we see number 12 with it, picks up by number 9 again, who tries to dribble the defender there for the Alvin Allison's primary school, and ball goes into touch. Substitute for the Valley Primary. I'm certainly sure that they are in good spirits now, leading at 9-0. Here you see the goalkeeper with a clearance to her player, intercepted there by the Valley, and here we see number 12 tries to get away from the player, but only to see the ball being cleared by the Alvin Allison's primary school. And here we see number 9 now with it down the right flank, tries to shoot a shot, ricochet, and yes, here you see she still has it, tries to beat number 13 there again, been bundled off the ball a little bit, and as she tries to get around her man, the ball is being cleared into touch for another goal kick. And here we see the keeper now just about spotting to take the kick in what we believe is just about nearing the end of this game here this afternoon. She clears it, and clears it only to a Valley player, and here we see her coming out, and we see the ball being cleared into touch for a corner kick for the Valley Primary School. Corner kick to Valley Primary School with a score of 9-0. Corner kick being taken from the right side, and another substitute for Valley Primary. Here we see the corner being taken, cleared, missed, cleared again, and here we see the Valley picking up. Here we see Alvin Allison trying to get ahead, trying to come forward. The ball being picked up. At least I think this is the farthest they have reached for this half so far, only to be intercepted by the Valley Primary number 2, who loses it out to number 11 for Alvin Allison. Picks up by number 15 there of the Valley Primary, cleared there by the defender there of Alvin Allison's. The ball is with number 11 now, who dribbles and beat 2 men there coming through there, and here we see that ball is being picked up there by number 12 again, and she moving up forward, moving to her left, twisting and turning, shoots the ball only to end up into the grass of the keeper here this afternoon. Scores in the match: Valley Primary 9, Alvin Allison's primary 0. She throws the ball and throws it directly to the number 10 of the Valley Primary, and here we see Alvin Allison's trying to come away with it. Ball being booted up by the Valley Primary School, intercepted intercepted there by Alvin Allison's primary again, and there we see they're trying to get the ball upfield, but to no avail. The defender there for the Alvin Allison boots it to the right side, intercepted there by Valley Primary as she is on her way to goal, intercepted and cleared there for ball is not out. Is it out? Yes, here we see the Alvin Allison goalkeeper collecting from a cross from the Valley Primary School. She has the ball in her grasp again. Let's see what she will do with it. At the moment, she has it over her head. She's trying to look for her players and throws the ball to her players right in her defensive third. Challenged there by the Valley player, and the ball being placed into touch for a throw-in. And here we see the referee's assistant signaling for a change here, another change for the Valley Primary, who are large and in charge and leading by a massive lead of 9-0, nearing the second half, just in the final minutes of the game. Throw being held up here, play being held up for a little bit as the referee is instructing the player how she ought to throw the ball. She's been held up here for a little bit. Well, he actually changed the throw into the Alvin Allison's primary school. Here we see Alvin Allison with it, and there we see there's the final whistle goes, and that's the end of the game, the match. The Alvin Allison's primary school coming up here this afternoon, the 21st day of October 2019, and losing to the Valley Primary by a score of 9-0. And I'm certainly sure that the Valley Primary School, some of them are doing cartwheels on the field at the moment, are quite happy to have gotten their first 3 points of this encounter, having losing their first match, and certainly looking to do a lot better. And here we see the players are assembling themselves and just trying to touch hands as we allow our players in fair play to do this afternoon, to shake each other's hands after the match. Certainly a pretty good game here this afternoon, especially for the Alvin Allison's primary school. Not so good. They had been defending for the better part, for most part of the game this afternoon. Did not have a shot on goal, was not able to get out of their half this afternoon at all, and seeing the Valley Primary School taking home the win this afternoon with a score of 9-0, and pretty jubilant that they would have won their first match. So we continue with more live action here. Coming up shortly will be the boys, this time the Valley boys, coming up against the Alvin Allison boys. So hopefully the boys can redeem themselves this afternoon and try to take some revenge, so to speak, of the game this afternoon against the Valley Primary boys. But we'll have definitely more for you as we continue throughout the course of this afternoon.